Hello, this is author Denise Turney, and I'd love for you to visit me online at CHISTELL.com. So, this video, I'm going to share easy ways to sell more books. And I'm telling you, you can. If you wrote a good book, don't have to be the best book in the world, you can sell copies of your book. I really think a book that you put your best effort into, it can sell. You just have to find your readers. So these are easy ways to sell more books. I didn't say sell hundreds of thousands, but that you could sell more books. And again, these are fairly easy to implement. So first of all, publish books in more formats. So that means hardcover, audiobook, which is something that I have been meaning to get into. Audiobooks, pay attention to the pricing, pay attention to pricing, look for some deals for people who can do the voiceover for you. If you're really good at that, you can do it yourself and save a lot of money. But again, you got your paperback books, you got your audiobooks, you got hardcover books, and you have ebooks. I'm going to tell you, I sell more paperbacks than I do ebooks. And then if you have books like activity books, coloring books, journals, not self-help books that you have worksheets for people to fill in. Those are print books, print and hard cover books, whether they're spiral bound or they're the perfect bound book. You get more royalties off of those, but those really wouldn't make a good ebook unless somebody saves it as a PDF and downloads it that way. So publish books in more formats. You might be surprised how many people like print books. I'm one of them. I prefer a print book over an ebook, even though it costs more. I just like a print book more. So publish books in more formats. That is a very easy way to sell more books. So what's up next? Choose a great book cover. And I just shared some covers here for you. When I put a new cover on Spiral, boom, the sales took off. So you can notice sometimes if your book's not selling, maybe it's the cover. I've heard some authors, even some best-selling authors, say they changed their cover 3-4 times and then the book just took off. A cover really means a lot. It has to be a good book, has to be a good story. The characters have to matter to the reader and what happens to them. It has to be your best effort. And I think readers can tell if you respect them by the kind of book you put out. And then choose a great book cover. Easy ways to sell more books. And then next, you want to build a street team. So some authors have street teams, some don't. One thing I will tell you, if you plan to have a long career at this, you're probably not going to do everything yourself. You're probably not going to design your book covers. Even if you do your own interior pages, there's your ebook, putting it into the ebook format, pub format. You may hire somebody to do that for you. You may hire somebody to help you with your marketing. You may hire somebody to help design and update your website for you. I really seriously doubt that you're going to do everything yourself if you're going to have a long career as a writer. Just like any other career, you're going to need other people's help. It takes a team. So build a street team, easy ways. And the street team's going to tell other people. They're going to tell their family, their friends. They're going to tell people they see about your books and encourage them to buy and support your books. And of course, they will have read them and enjoyed your books. Cross promote with other authors. They can be in your genre or not in your genre. They can be other authors who you might normally would see as a competition. But if you both have a good following, you can really help each other get a lot of gains. I do sometimes book club cross promotions, and I see a lot of return on that. So it is good. Cross promote with other authors. Next easy ways to sell more books: interview, interview, interview. Radio interviews, podcast interviews, newsletter interviews, blog interviews. Where a blogger with a lot of influence and traction in the book industry is interviewing you. Interview, interview, interview. I cannot stress that enough. All you gotta do is do a search. When I started out, there was no internet. There was no, well, it was, but it was really, really starting out. There was all the blogging and the blog directories, all that stuff. It didn't exist the way it does now. You can just do a search, find bloggers who listen to a few of their shows so you know how the show goes, and then reach out to them and request that they interview you. Tell them the benefits their list. Tell them about your book, yourself, the benefits their listeners will get when you interview, when they interview you. And people doing podcasts, radio, they are looking for people to interview. So don't hold back. Get on out there. You believe in your book, you believe in yourself, and start knocking out those interviews. Always share your website URL, your book titles where people can get your books, and your website URL when you do interviews. Next, easy ways to sell more books. Attend book fairs and festivals. Get out there, whether you're doing them, attending online, you can do hybrid, online and offline events. Here's the thing: if when you go to events, take postcards, take bookmarks, free excerpts, a sign up sheet for your newsletter, your literary newsletter. Like I have the Book Lovers Having newsletter, which runs monthly and been running probably over 20 years. And so I take sign up sheets when I go to events. But here's the thing: I might, let's say I sold 15, 10, 15 books at an event. Within the next few weeks, I will sell so many books because not everybody is going to buy your book at the event. But if you give them a flyer, something to hand out with your website URL and your book covers, your name, your book titles, watch and see if your book sales don't pick up after you attend an in person event. But make sure you give away those giveaways. Run ads, send postcards, and so much more. Let them ideas go. I have a book out on book marketing, ways you can sell more books. I'm telling you, if you keep at it, you're consistent, keep writing and publishing more and more books. Keep your name out there, out there, out there. I'd be shocked if you didn't sell more books. I mean, I would be absolutely astounded if you're committed to this. And above all, have fun while you writing and selling and marketing books. Please visit me online at Chistel, CHISTELL.com. This is author Denise Turney. See you next time. Bye for now.